What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This one is gonna be a research thing I'm thinking about adding to the. It's gonna be research on a feature that I'm thinking about adding to the auto algo assembler. So it's gonna kind of be a filter, but basically, supposedly it's a ICT type of thing, but we're gonna do some research, write a script to do some research. So this is a pretty advanced. This is not a beginner tutorial coding video, but what we're going to try and do is, right, supposedly this is ICT. So it was Asian session starts here, goes to, is it 2 a.m. I think. So here we have the Asian range. Basically, what this script does is we're going to research if the high and the low of the Asian session are taken during London. So London up until 8:30. If that affects the liquidity for New York session. Is it 2 a.m.? I feel like I don't think it is. Time does London session start in Central? 10 p.m. Central? I don't think so. Okay, so it starts at, bruh. So it starts 2 a.m. November to March. And closes at 10. Alright, so yeah, we'll do closes at 2. So basically, what we're gonna do is basically run a back test. Or first we're gonna code a script that then we can run the back test, and then it's gonna display all the results for, we're gonna start with just 2 options. So options are London, right? During London session, we take the low and the high. That's gonna be the ICT video I saw. It was like called it, I think, seek and destroy or something like that. So we're gonna check. Supposedly, if that happens, then we should expect a New York session to be less volatile. If it doesn't happen, then we don't expect it to be less volatile. And then after we do that, we can also do, right, if it takes the low, what can we expect? Or if it just takes the high, what can we expect? So, not totally sure how I'm going to do this, but was planning on doing this research anyway, so thought I might as well make a video out of it. So, first thing, let's create a new strategy. We'll do Asian London test. Generate, compile. and then open Visual Studio. Let's go to strategy, Asian London test. And now let's see. So kind of different type of thing we're coding. So I'm trying to think what would be the best way. Right? So first thing we need to do in our strategy is, well, actually, first thing we need to do is find Asia high and low. Then we need to check if London takes high / low. Then, if yes, then track the New York high range. If no, track the New York range in separate variable. Then calculate average for yeses and nos. Yeah, I think that would be everything. All right, so let's find a good example. Um, no. Okay, I think here's one. Yeah, it did. And I mean, here it actually does look like, right, market opened here, didn't do anything the whole time. So let's see. Asia open to London open. And then we have London to New York. Oh, it did not. It took the high. But it did not take the low. So should we just do it right off the bat, all four? Nah, let's just do the two. Adding the four should be easy, and the strategy claims that it's just the two. So first thing we need to do is create our times. So if you want to find the high of a range, we're going to do highest bar of the high in period of the last candles back. So we need to make this, the candles back, include the entire range. So we can't do it based off time. We have to do it based off candles ago. So all right, by default, let's say made to run on H1 time frame. That way we don't have to be counting everything. Yeah, if we do that, that'll make it a lot simpler for us. So first thing is if current bars, let's say bars required to trade, then we return. Now, if time 0 equals, right, so at 2 a.m., 2:00:00. So this should, all right, let's test this. What this should do is we'll execute this, whatever we put in here, right at London Open. So here we can calculate our lows and highs. So new script, no. New script output. We also want new strategy analyzer. So here we're going to come to Asian session test, MYM, doesn't matter. 60 minutes. And we're just going to make sure that it's running. Oops. When we want it to run. All right, so it runs every day at 2 p.m. So that looks good. Now, so that's how we're going to do all of our time, right? Since everything is time-based, we're just going to use this line of code for everything basically with time. So what we want to do here is we want to save an Asia high and an Asia low. So we're going to come up to here and create a double Asia high and Asia low. We're also going to do a London high, London low, and a New York high, New York low. So right at 2 a.m., we're going to create our Asia high. So our Asia, oh, it actually goes out here. Asia high is going to be, first thing we need to do is find the bar with the high. So to do that, we do highest bar, inputting all the highs of how many candles back. Right, so 2 a.m., 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I need to go to 1 hour. So this is going to be hard coded to just 1 hour. Adding custom bar size will just make it a lot more complicated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do 9. Hopefully that works. Not sure if it will, because 9 could end up being like this one, or wait, no, right? If this is 1, that'd be 1 candle back. If it's 0, that'd be 2 candles back. 11 would be 3 candles back. 10, 4, 9, 5, 8, 6, 8, 6, 7, 7, 6, 8, 5, 9. And yeah, 9 is when 5 is when it opens. So that should be good. Now that will give us the index of the highest bar. So what that doing is, like in this case, right? Basically what we're telling it to do is find the highest of the highs from this candle of the last 9 candles. So in this case, it's going to give us 0, 1, 2, 3 candles back. This was our highest. But just 3. It gives us a 3, nothing else. So now we need to get from that, we get the actual value. So from that we get high, and I believe you just put that in brackets. Yeah, so now we get high, in the case of that example, 3. Now basically the same for the Asia low equals low, lowest bar, low, 9, there. All right. Next thing we want to do is find our London highs and lows. So if 2 times 0 equals 8:30. Keep in mind I am on Central Time, so for you it'll be different, but then we'll do London high equals highest bar highs. But for London, oh shoot, we are never gonna. 8:30 is gonna complicate it. That's annoying. All right, so actually, let's change this. Make it run on the M30. Hopefully, we just change this to 18. Now we need to count how many 30-minute bars back. So 8:30, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the same for the lows. All right. Next, we're going to do if 2 time times 0 equals 4 p.m., which is going to be 1600. And then now we can calculate our New York range. So New York high equals high, and New York ends at ends at So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then same thing for the lows. Then let's come up here and let's also add a New York range. New York range equals New York high minus New York low. All right. So now, right, these will update every new day. Now we need a way to store all these values throughout the entire backtest so that then after the backtest, we still have these values, or we can do whatever we want with these values. So to do that, where do I have that? Basically what we need to do is to create a data series. So let me see if I can remember. No. No, I don't remember. Where have I created that? Definitely in the fair value gaps. So do we want an a list or an array? Okay, so we want a list because we want to dynamically be able to add more. And from our list, we can do add, remove, find, sort, and also, I believe, average. So let's come back to here, and it's list double, because this is a doubles series. And then it's going to be we want it to have. Oh, wait, no. We'll do doubles broke London. And also did not broke London. So let's see, create our list. Now we're going to come to here. Else if state equals state transition. So this is when we switch from historical to real time, which actually we do not want. We want to save our historical. So else if state equals state dot data loaded. Then we're gonna do broke London equals new list double. Not broke London equals new list double. Okay, what's going on? What just happened? Oh. Alright, so what this does is basically what we've done with this line and this line is we've created this is basically a variable, but it's a list of variables that we can store. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain unless, I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just a list. But now we can store our ranges in the variable without, and it'll save throughout the entire time, because all these variables are getting reset after every new range. So also here, once we have our range calculated, now we're going to do if London high is greater than Asian high and London low is less than Asian low, right? That means we broke the top and the bottom. Then we'll do broke London dot add New York range. Now I'll do else. So if that does not happen, then we can do, actually we'll do else if, because we're gonna add, I think we're gonna add the other ones later. If London low is greater than Asian low and London high is less than Asian high, and we're actually going to comment this out. We'll save this for later. We do need it to be else, because right, it's one or the other. So if it did not break, then we'll do not broke London dot add New York range. Okay, starting to get there, right? So now we're tracking the New York ranges every time it breaks above, every time it breaks the ranges, or it does not break. Now we just need to calculate and print everything. So else if state equals state dot terminated, right? So after we finish backtesting, we want to print our stuff. So print, so we'll do broke times London took Asian high and low, and then we'll do, we can do not, no, broke London dot count. Yes, perfect. New line, average New York range is gonna be broke London dot average. Perfect. Then new line times London did not take Asian high and low, not broke London dot count, new line average New York range, not broke London dot average. And okay, that looks good. So compiled it. Let's clear our output. Did we get rid of that print? Yes, we did. New strategy analyzer. Asian London test. Test the YM. 30 minutes. Let's run it and see if it works. Okay. On state. Oh, so we did get something. We did get an error here though. Okay, so not sure why object reference not set to an instance of an object, but it still ran through the strategy. 700. Let's see, what, 250 trading days a year. That's 2022. That's 3 years. About 750. Yeah, we got about 750 data points. Object rep. Okay, well, so from this test, not sure why we're getting this error, to be honest. Let's see, do we not need these? Hmm. Also state, ego state dot terminated. Yeah, I actually have no idea why we're getting that error. Because we create it here, and we never even use it until here. Which by here, we have to have already loaded the data, so that doesn't really make sense. Okay, but same thing, same results. So, the average range is, I mean, barely off. And it's actually in the opposite direction. So, first of all, just another example of ICT is just a scam. It was some dude's ICT quick little video, but definitely a scam. But now that we're already here, let's see if adding this changes anything. So let's do not broke London. Then we'll do only broke high and only broke low. Then only broke high, only broke low. Now, else if London high is greater than Asian high and London low is greater than Asian low, then we want to add to only broke high, add New York range. Else if London low is less than Asian low and London high is less than Asian high, then only broke low dot add New York range. Let's add an else, print some calculation error happening. So we shouldn't get to this print statement. Now, let's also print all these. So I'm just gonna copy and paste times London. Not taking times London only took the high. Only broke high dot count. Only broke high dot average. Control C, Control V. We need a plus sign here. Times London only. Times London only took Asian low. Only broke low. Only broke low. Alright, compile that. Oh, so we're getting the error when compiling. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is when it was equal. If there's only a couple. So it's probably like the London low equaled the Asian low. So yeah, let's add. Clear, run. So got rid of that error. I mean, a 20-point difference. Is that anything? In YM. So that's like a... No, not really. So this is the difference you can expect. Yeah, so basically has no predictive power. But yeah, not sure why we're getting this error. Something on state change. I'm gonna guess it's something has to do with here. But yeah, that's it for this video. This is just a test to see if there actually is a thing like that. And the reason I'm testing this is because I want to add kind of like a filter, like regime filtering. So like in the auto algo assembler, if you have more volatile days to run a certain strategy, when it's less volatile, change your settings to run a different one. So that's kind of the idea behind it, to see if I could use this as the regime filter. But looks like, I mean, this is just noise, has no real benefit to add this into it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I mean, this code is pretty simple. You can pretty quickly and easily change up what you want to test and find your own things that might, look good for you. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace. Please like and subscribe.